Welcome everyone. Welcome back to the Paper Wheel Studio, your home of the wheelchair crafter. As promised, I am back. I've got the pockets that we made the other day, which were, let's see, well, they got mixed in here somehow. I can't remember which ones we made the other day. Here's one. I know we did, these are them. There's the book page, the bank, and this one was, I think we only got 3 done, actually, on video. But I have a whole stack here. I'm working on 2 different turtles right now. And I just want to, if you want to come along with me, I'm simply going to decorate up my pockets. It might give you some inspiration or ideas. I mean, everybody decorates differently. So what I do is not like have to, lulls. And there's no right or wrong way when you're doing journals. You just do it and see how it comes out. So I've got 4 pockets here. And if I'm decorating pockets, rather than do them individually, I kind of like to just put them all out there and lay things on them. We'll do 4 of these. If we have time, we'll do maybe another 4. I gotta get a drink here. Sorry about that, folks, but it happens. My mouth gets really, really dry. Especially when you're talking a lot on a video. So, let's see what I've got here and see what we could come up with on my pockets. Now, I also wanted to show you one other idea for decorating pockets. You could make little clusters like this up in advance. This is simply one of the digitals from the kit. The background of return, it's a Tim Holtz background for return registered letter receipt, a little ticket, and a little snippet. I can bring it up a little closer if you'd like to see. And this piece is simply a piece I glued on the edge that matched the cardstock of the paper. So, you know, it's heavy, cardstock heavy, but if you put it on the front of the pocket, it's really not going to matter. So I was hoping maybe one of these could go on the front of one of my pockets. I have a second one here too. It's pretty much the same size. Again, I just used a snippet of lace, one of the stamps from the kit, a little tiny letter, and stuck a little bird on there. I think that's that's a Tim Holtz world map underneath. So you don't think it's going to fit on any of these without covering up my notch. I mean, I don't mind if I have some things sticking up above my pocket, but with these, I almost prefer not to. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and, I don't like it. I'll save this one for something else. So, despite all of that, trying to figure out, we're going to put this down on this pocket and I will have one done quickly. I just wanted to show that to you so you can see how easy it is if you make clusters in advance. Or even if you get a new digital kit and you want to make it with digitals, take some of your digitals from the kit and make clusters. With this particular kit, I printed the ephemera pieces. Many were quite large, like 4 and 5 inches wide, 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches wide. I minimalized them by printing them, I believe it was 2 to a page. So I came up with a lot of smaller digitals, like these ladies here, that I could use. So I'm just going to use my glue gun on a video. It's very quick. Hopefully I don't run out of glue here because I just looked at my glue stick. If I do, I might need to pause my video, and I like to make sure it's going to stick, you know. So definitely is sticking to me and everything else I touch it to. That's the only problem with glue sticks. If you're not careful, you get them stuck. Glue, pins, sticks, guns. You got to be careful because of the stringies and things. But it sure makes for quickness when making videos, and I know the paper's going to stick together and not have any problem. Well, I got that slightly crooked. Let me see if I can straighten it out without tearing it up, which I may not be able to do. Once it's down with glue, yeah, it's down. So it'll just have to be a little bit crooked on there. Hopefully it won't be too noticeable. All right. So essentially that one is done unless I want to add something to it. Don't know where it came from, but I do have this little pearl that's on my desk here. I thought maybe I could stick it down on here somewhere. Just to kind of add a little dimension. Let's see, maybe. I really don't like it anywhere, if you want to know the truth. Yeah, that's okay there. I don't have those pearls out, so I really can't put more than one on it. This just happened to be laying on my desk, and I don't want to go get the rest of them out. So I'm just going to put it on here so that I can use it up, and it won't hit the floor again. Like, I spill them quite frequently. I spill lots of things. And it likely got missed when it was picked up the first time, and that's how it ended up back on my craft desk. Because when people come along and pick things up for me, that's where they lay them. If it's under the desk, it gets laid on top of the desk, which is great. So I'm just going to lay that one up there. It can dry while we start on a couple more. So we need, usually I like to put some kind of a focal point with some kind of a label, and sometimes a little lace or book page. I try to keep them, you know, I don't put lots and lots on there. I kind of like that. Only I'm going to put the stem there as if it's growing out of the ticket, more or less. Yeah, I really like that. I'll probably add another layer of some kind here. This glue pen heats up within 6 seconds, but it does kick off if you don't use it for a few. However, it's so easier. I don't know if you notice when I pull the trigger on something like this, it has batteries and it kind of shoots it out. There's no trigger, is what I'm trying to say. When I go to use it, it's ready to go. No trigger. See, it just dispenses the glue right out. Give it about 6 seconds from when you turn it on and put your glue down. And it's ready to go on your project. If you don't put your hand in it first like I just did. Thank goodness it's a hot temperature glue pen, but thank goodness I don't think it was heated up all the way when I touched it, so I didn't get burnt. And then sometimes when you use glue gun, you end up with those little tiny glue strings. I usually pull them or cut them off just to get them out of my way. Got to get this glue off my thumb here. And move it out of the way so it didn't end up back in my project again. There we go. Now, I had scissors here too. This is kind of starting to hang off over on the bottom, but since the stems are going to be covered up, I'm going to fold that back a bit.
Miriam, here is your reminder.
Oops.
Take your meds, Randy.
Excuse me.
Miriam, here is your reminder. Take your meds, Randy.
Yeah, that's for my partner that my ex-husband lives with me. We've reconciled and we were divorced. We're back together. So just a reminder for him. And I like the ink. I didn't ink it. So with this one, you'll see what the difference is if you don't use ink. You can kind of tell. I think ink kind of helps your focal points to stand out. Just my personal preference is to use the ink. Glue guns will dry really quick and you can move on to the next project or next item you're gluing or however you do it. They just dry quite quickly and they last well when you glue it with a glue gun. All right, do we need something else on there? I'm not really sure. Let me see if I have a small circle or something like that in my little box of Tim Holtz goodies. Let's see what we got in here. Well, there's some ovals. Here are some blank ones. I think I'm just going to pull that section out of here and lay it down so I can just pull from it if I, maybe not all of them, Miriam. Do it like that. Here is a tiny little blue one. Thought maybe I could come along and add a little blue snippet. There's a tiny little oval as well. I kind of like that there. That it will be. See, is there enough? Yeah, there's enough blue without even turning my gun back on, and it's probably still hot enough to, if I wouldn't have touched it with my fingernail. There's still enough there to hold this. Just needs a dab of glue, just very little. And I'm going to call that a done pocket. I'm not one that has to add and add and add and add. And I learned a long time ago when I started making these, if you don't just do it, put it on there. If you like it, glue it down. You will just obsess. It'll take you forever to get anything done, honestly. So there we got 2 down. And it's only been 11 minutes. We're doing pretty good here, folks. So I have 2 more for this particular style journal. So I have this ribbon and bird here. They just happen to be laying right there with me. So I'm going to pick those up. And let's see, I've got some labels over here to the side. I kind of like the little storage label look here. Wonder what it would look like if I, let's put the label to this side. It's not bad. Not too bad at all. Let's see what else we got here. That one's kind of black. I don't really think I want to use black with this. I'd rather stick with blues. Wonder if I would do something like this and then set the bird on top of the smaller one so that he's on there kind of like that. Yeah, I don't like that there. How about if we pull it over? Can't really see it if you're going to use, if I'm going to use it, I can't really see it. There we go. That puts the bird on a label so he's not free floating. What do you think? I'm not so sure I completely like that bird on that one. So we'll save him for another day. Where are the little, I have a couple of these fancy blue flowers that go well with this. And then I have one bigger, one smaller. And then I have a couple brownish flowers here that I thought I could use as well. Let's see, where's that other brown? Where did you go? I hate when I lose things on my desk. Does anyone else do that, or is it just my disorganization that causes me to misplace things and lose things when they're right? If you see it, yell, because I'm not seeing it, and it's probably like right smack in front of me, as clear as day. Well, I thought I had 2 of them. Maybe I don't. I got that one. Thought I had 2 of the other, but it'll turn up once I quit using the video. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. And this is for like a Victorian type. It's the Blue and Ivory kit from My Porch Prints, I believe it is. Trying to think who I get things from My Porch Prints, that's who it is. I like her kits really well. In fact, if you buy her journal kit, see I got hot glue on here and I hadn't even touched it. Let me see if I can get this scraped off here. This is what happens in my craft room. This is the reality of creating. And you just have to try to come back along. If I would happen to, I took a little paper with that scratch. So I'm just going to make sure that one of my pieces that I put on here covers that up. I also have a small bingo card over here that might look nice on this. There we go. Got it. I'm afraid if I leave that extra glue, it's going to make it difficult to get my things on here that I want. Yeah, that's kind of big. Let's see what else I got here. I think I'm going back to start with the storage label. And then maybe put this one here. Let's see, I don't really like that gray. Rather than the storage label. No, that's too big. I guess storage label. Oh, I like this too. Look at here what I found. Yeah, not the right color blue. We'll lay that aside because I'm going to do some boy things that I'm here at a few, and that will be perfect. So let's see if we have anything else tiny in here that will match what I'm working on. It's kind of a cross between a blue and a green. So it's really hard to match up blues so often. That's kind of neat. Crown diamonds, that'd be great. Instead of a storage label, let's do the crowned diamonds. All right, so now we have that. I also have this flower that I could stick on here. Maybe over here. And let's see what else we can add to the crown diamond here. Here is a little long one that kind of looks pretty cool going across there. Or maybe let's do this. Aha! We're going to, as soon as I can pick it up, we're going to put it under. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. And let's see what else I got here that I might want to use. 346. That's pretty cool looking. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, da, da, da. Oh, do I have too many numbers? Let's see. What happens if I do that? No, it needs to go on top. All right, Miriam, you're overthinking. Don't do this. Just put her down. Maybe if we would use these on this one. Where's the other one? It's a little smaller. Let's put this and this like that. Then we're going to come in here with just a couple of the smaller stivets. Can't even talk today. And we're going to put that there. And maybe this connected. What else do I have here? I don't know. I like the way this one looked on here. So how about if we would do something like put this one here and that one there. And let's put the bigger flower on the bottom and the little one on top. There we go. We'll put that there, and we'll put this one up there. And what if we would join them with a circle? Or oval, I mean. That's what I'm going to do. I already decided. And uh-oh. I also have a bunch of ribbons and things here. But none of my ribbons really match this kit a whole lot. So I haven't used, I do have some pieces of lace that would look nice maybe. We could put a piece of lace across the bottom here. Let's do that with this one. When I locate my scissors again. Really? There they are. Again, you're probably saying, just look, they're hiding from you. Under your Done pockets. Let's see. Will that be the right? Yeah, I think that'll be good. Again, I'm just going to put down a little bit of glue here, because I'll likely stick something on top of it. So turn it on, give it a few minutes here. And while it's doing that, I'm going to look and see what else that I have here that I could use. I also have some of these other pieces that I don't know if they'll be too big for pockets. I have this flower, and I have this flower, and some more butterflies and tiny little pieces here that match the kit. These are just pieces of matching cardstock that are just cut into like label sizes. Oh, did it kick back off? I think it might have. I waited too long. There we go. It'll flash, and then it comes on and it's usable. There we go. I think I'm going to have to switch glues mid-video here, folks, because I think I'm running out of glue stick. And it's very, very hard to get that started if you run it out all the whole way. So I'll swipe up that piece that's stuck there as soon as I get my lace down. I'm going to hang it so it comes off the pocket just a little. And oh, you see it drip onto my mat? That's why I use this mat. It's just like one of those vinyl placemat kind of deals. Just swipe that glue before it dries. Ooh, a little hot. Well, folks, you know what? We're not going to get all these done, obviously, today. But I will sure be happy if I leave this video with 4 decorated pockets. If I can decorate 4 pockets in 30 minutes, I'm going good. I do notice the more I do things, the quicker I end up being able to do them. Let's see what other glue I have over here. Now, I've just got some regular PVA glue, easy for me to grab. So I'm going to grab it up here, and I'm just gluing down tiny little snippet pieces. If they don't stay when I put them in the journal, I'll use some other glue. Oh, bye. I just put my arm on my glue gun, which probably got it on my sleeve. Oh, y'all. I did get it all over my sleeve. You can't take me anywhere, folks, without me being able to mess something up easily. So let's turn that baby the other direction while it cools down and kicks off, and get back to what we were doing here. Reaching for my PVA glue to glue down this other piece. That's exactly what I was doing. And I'll get that off my shirt when I'm done with my video here. Let's see. Should open right up and be real easy to get out of here. I haven't used it for a while though. There we go. Should come out good now. Just regular old PVA school glue that I'm using. Don't have to worry about warping on, you know, if you're using little tiny cards and stuff like that. They typically don't work. And that it does take a little bit longer to dry, so I'm just going to be real careful that I don't mess it up, if I can, in the process here. Be sure when you're putting on these little tummy bit things that you don't get them upside down, unless it'll bother you. I mean, if you want to put your labels on upside down, you can just go right ahead, but I prefer not to. All right, so where are the flowers that I had here? There's one. Can I look right now with that? I think so. Where's the other one? Did I lose it? No way. Here you are. Put that baby there, and put that baby there, and I'm going to call that a pocket. Yep. You can decorate your junk journals, folks, in any way your little hearts desire. They do not have to be done exactly like everybody else. You just do you. Do what makes you happy. There's no rules to this. You just create what makes you happy. All right. I might add this little bluebird if he doesn't clash any. He's just a tiny little thing, and if I don't use him up now, he'll get lost in the shuffles. So how about if we would stick him like he's standing on the sign, admiring the label or the flowers or the whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's not bad. We'll put a little dot up here. I think I got that piece a little crooked. But since it is white glue, I think I could pull it up a bit and straighten it. Yeah, that's straightened up for me. Move that one around a little bit. Move that one there. Yeah, he's going to go right there on the corner of that tag. So I think he's cut to go the other direction. I'm going to put him on upside down. You won't be able to tell. It's just a little shape that we cut on a die cut machine. Came with a little park bench too. It was very cute. All right. Pocket number 3. Done. And we're just, I better lay that up where we're just about to my 30-minute mark. So we're going to finish up this last pocket and call it a day. Put that one up there so it could begin dry. And I have one more pocket to do here. Bugs. Bugs, bugs, bugs. I know it's all part of the Tim Holtz line is the bug things, but I'm not a big bug person, folks. Not wild about bugs. I've also got these ovals here, and I had one that was kind of fancily cut. Let's see if I can get it, or if it slid, could have slid under my mat. I also have this button here that I want to use, so I'll go ahead and use it on this one. Let's see where my other fancy little circle went. Where did it go under my... Oh, I think I see it. Nope, you're not it. You're a lady. Here it is. Clear up here. So, I got this that I thought I could put there. And now all I need are a couple labels to layer here. That dance is kind of neat. What if we, let's see what this one is. Davis Hardware, paid out. That's too big. I don't know if that I like that on there, to be honest. I think it just needs a regular little flower. What about, there we go. That's better. And then I have a number. I have a very simple little black and white almost butterfly. I could always fussy cut that one there, but if I already have one cut, I'm not going to do it from scratch. I'd like to get these pieces that I have used up anyway, so why not use them? Oh, it's the right side up for that. So it would go, you know what? I think I kind of like it on this side better. I do. So let's put that like that. And we'll move that up a bit because I just saw something and I have an idea. Blank index tabs. I like the colors on it. I think it'll coordinate well with the blues. Oh, not upside down, it won't, Miriam. See what we end up with here after I get this on. And then maybe this, or what if we would do that? Bring that there. All right, getting real close to being done here, folks. So let's just go ahead and get these down. Then I can wrap it up. Oh, he's trying to run away. Maybe I won't do flowers. Maybe it's just going to be birds, and I've got some little flower trim here I can use. So we're going to put him like that. I don't know why it's a him. I just thought him. We're going to put this next. There we go. I like it like that. Then we have this piece. So maybe if we put it up, let's put it right here. Oh, I like that. And let's see what else I have here that would work. I've got these little flowers. So we could put those right there. And where'd our tiny little butterfly go? Here's our butterfly. Here's another one. Let's see what color he is. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, I like that. That's where he's going, right there. Like he landed on that ticket. And we'll put the flowers right across there, and he's going to go. He needs to land on something. So I don't know. I kind of like him just flying in the air there. Butterflies could fly in here, couldn't they? That's what they do. I think I got a little too much glue, so we'll use a little for my butterfly. And then we have these white chain of flowers here. Make sure I didn't get enough for all of them on there. Thought I had too much, and I didn't have enough. When the butterfly stole it, it went away. All right. There we go. All right. Well, folks, we've done it. Didn't get to use my button, but that's all right. It'll go on the next bunch. And again, I didn't do any inking at all. So, what my plan is, I'm going to ink these. I'll bring them back and show you first thing tomorrow. And I'm going to work on the rest of the pockets that I needed to make between now and then. I've got 4 done here. We've got that one done. That one done. That one done. And I'm not sure which is my favorite. This one might be my favorite right here. And we've got this one done. So, there we be. Thank you all for coming along and joining me today. Well, I decorated library card pockets. I'm part of the 100-day challenge, 100-day project, as some people call it. I'm trying to challenge myself to craft something every single day, which means working on the journals that I'm making every single day. Just cleaning up my desk area here so you can see them. There we go. So get out your index cards, folks. Make you some library card pockets. And these are great for just sticking These are miniature library cards, but these are great for just putting cards in, and when you put them in your journal. So I think I'll leave those two in there. Maybe just one, because they're going in the same journal. Maybe just one library card like that, and put that one in another one. Alrighty, you all have a wonderful afternoon, and I will see you next time. See you tomorrow for day 3 of my 100-day project.